And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The always busy and popular East 4th Street. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. It's Porter at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's White. To the middle. Carter, the pass to Porter. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Carter missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Releases from 15. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Osman, the pass to Garland. Back to Osman. That one misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Porter. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Feeds it to White. The kick out to Porter. Clock at 6. Passes it to Carter. And stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Love. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. Pass to Carter. On the wing, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Osman kicks to Sexton. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Down low. Carter pulls it in.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's White. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Sexton for 3. Over in the corner, Osman. Here's Garland. Offline with his 3. The Bulls have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Levine passes to Porter. Here's Carter. White trying to get open. And it's Carter missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passes. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Levine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for White. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And there's the feed to Garland. Nance outside. And a wide open look for Porter. Doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Dunn dishes to Levine. Back to Dunn. There's the pass to Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
There's Garland, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Valentine in for Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. And here is Valentine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Off target with his three. Pass to Garland. The pull-up. He's off on that one. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. Harrison out there with Dunn. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at center. Here's Cornette. Valentine wide open. He fires. Passes it to Harrison. Right wing. Valentine kicks to Harrison. Connects from three-point range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Porter passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Now, here's Dunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Valentine. And that one hits back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Nance. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Bulls trail by 5. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Harrison following the score by Cleveland. Porter passes to Harrison. Now here's Porter. He's tightly guarded. It's Carter, high post. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago. Cleveland leading by 7. Sexton finds Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's tipped. White with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
Out to Nance. All alone. They get the rebound. Thompson dishes to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to White. Moving it up. Pulls up for three. The kick out to Porter. From deep. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Porter. Now here's Nance. Back to Sexton. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Sexton against Satoransky. The shot by Sexton, no good. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Young passes to Markkanen. Satoransky with it. Porter with the steal. Out on his own on the break. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Sexton the pass to Osman. On the wing, Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got the lead back up to 7 now for Cleveland.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And finished off by Porter.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Porter. Poked away. Kick out to Levine. On the wing, Porter. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. It was easy to see they were the superior team in the second half. And that'll do it for us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Exum is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. The Bulls shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
That one falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
White against Sexton. To the paint, Carter. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Love. And there's the pass to Exum. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Bulls trail by 16. Here's White. Sweet move. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine. The kick out to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And it's White with the rebound. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Kicks it to Garland. Nance outside. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
It's stolen. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
White finds Satoransky. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And again, Chicago, no good. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Windler. No good on the 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 15. Cornett kicks to Young. Passes to Cornett. Out to White.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bulls trail by 15. So for Chicago right now, they've got Harrison. He's out there with Dunn. Young out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. And stolen by Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here are the Bulls now. Carter, the pass to Harrison. The quick look, no good that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Drummond. Sexton for 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Bulls with it. 15-point game. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bean comes in for Harrison. For three, Levine. And it's Osman with the rebound. Osman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Garland with it. Now defended by Levine. Garland kicks to Osman. Fires for 3. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Cleveland.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Dunn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Here's Garland. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Bulls making a change also. Porter's checked in. Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Levine. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Carter kicks to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Carter left side. Outside Levine. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Thompson against Dunn. The pass to Garland. The drive by Thompson. Knocked away. Here's Dunn. Gets it to fall from the right block.
Now this is the area that Dunn is working on. Wants to be a proficient catch and shoot guy.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Austin. Kevin Porter comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Dante Exum in for Garland.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Carter kicks to Markkanen. Outside Levine. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Satoransky the pass to Levine. Porter looking it over. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Love. And the shot is long.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Satoransky in the corner. Launches a 3. Porter kicks to Markkanen. And stolen by Drummond.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Andre Drummond.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
4 on the shot clock. And good that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Porter with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And Thompson throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Zach LaVine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
Porter passes to Thompson. Drummond working against Carter. Carter pulls it in. Now Satoransky. Yep, it's good.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, at Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sport. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the small forward spot. Stolen by Levine. White, good.
And you have two things working there. Good awareness by Levine on the pick, then the quick decision to throw it ahead.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Fournier finds Gordon. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the break. Fournier dishes to Fultz. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. For 3, Levine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Vucevic trying to get open. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Isaac. Porter passes to Levine. The feed to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in.
Well, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
White down low. He's guarded by Ross, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Porter. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Levine following the bucket by Orlando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. tough to match without fouling.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Cornett. The kick out to Young. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Satoransky against Ross. Done outside. The pass to Cornett. And again, Chicago. No good. Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Ross. Now, here's Dunn. Will it go? And Dunn with the slam.
Boy, you've got to like what you see from Dunn. I mean, very aggressive, using that long wingspan to get himself to the rim.
And the basket by Gordon.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Satoransky. Down low. Here's Cornett. Young in the corner. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Magic as they end the first quarter with a 13-4 run. We'll get right back to the action when... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Carter Williams. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Dunn.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Dunn left side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Valentine kicks to Young. Back to Valentine. Drills the three-pointer. Valentine's got 5 now.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Porter passes to Carter. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
They get it back. Isaac. Good work defensively by Carter. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Isaac right side. Ross finds Isaac. 5 on the clock. And here's Vucevic. Ross in the corner. To halt the run. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Chicago leading. Passes it to White. Back to Porter. Now White. The 3. But they'll get another chance. Markkanen from outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
Outside, White. Porter in the corner. Trying to get open is Carter. Porter, no luck. The Magic trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's White trying to get open as Carter. And Carter with his second chance points. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Satoransky. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Outside, Levine. Porter kicks to Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won, even though the last one was over 20 years ago. Do you believe that?
Wow, the only team to ever three-peat twice. Can you believe that?
Never happened. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Levine wide open. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Hits the three-point bomb. And that's now 7 points for Zach LaVine.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Isaac finds Fultz. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Bulls. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Otto Porter Jr. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Ennis comes in for Isaac.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
White, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And LaVine, here we go. Outside White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shoots from 8. And he connects with the jumper. LaVine's got 9 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the Magic, Michael Carter-Williams checked in for James Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Fournier against LaVine. Fournier's shot is off.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
LaVine dishes to Young. A 3-ball. The shot off that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Fournier passes to Gordon. And LaVine with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Dunn's running. Kick out to LaVine. Launches it. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Hutchison. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is.
The 3 from Valentine. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Ross. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Now the pass to Valentine. To the paint. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Ross. Valentine grabs the board. And Chicago shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the wing right side. Back to Harrison. Pass to Hutchison. Inside. And Young kicks to center Anston. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Ross. The shot from the low post is good.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Pass to Valentine. Now, here is Young. Out to the right wing. And there it is for him. Young's got 4 this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Back to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an all-star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Carter, the pass to Harrison. Porter outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the point. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Passes it to Porter. Out to the right wing. Down low, Carter, and he converts the layup.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Vucevic. Porter pulls it in. Chicago leading by 5. 3-on-3. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From downtown, and the 3 ball is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Outside Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic again can't hit. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Porter with it. Isaac picks him up. Back to White. Levine inside the 3-point line. Offensive rebound. Carter kicks to White. Gordon against Markkanen. There's the dish to Porter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Fultz. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
And that one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Gordon kicks to Fultz. It doesn't go for him. White with the defensive effort. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point lead. Porter, no luck. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Fournier in the corner. The pass to Fultz. Shoots a 3. Fournier in the corner. And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. For 3, Levine. A new 14 for the Bulls. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Bulls lead by 9. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Down low. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Levine. Carter, the pass to Porter. Gordon against Markkanen. Out to White. There's the triple. Outside, Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Markkanen dishes to Carter. There's Porter with the 3, and stolen by Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
It's White on the wing. There's the 3. And no good. And Orlando the other way now.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Vucevic finds Fournier. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Levine for 3. Good on the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
It's Carter, high post. And a wide open look for Porter. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And stolen by Sexton. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that one's good. Osman.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Inside, here's Vucevic. That one doesn't go. Good D by Drummond. Sexton finds Drummond. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Osman, the pass to Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Orlando now. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Banked in off the glass.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Drummond working against Vucevic. Here's Gordon. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Back to Gordon. Over Love. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The feed now to Garland. That's in there. Love with the assist.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Garland dishes to Drummond.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Cleveland, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the Magic pick up 2. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
And here's Porter. Feeds to Thompson. Nance outside. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. It's good.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Here's Bamba from 20 feet out. Three-pointer Augustine, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. Here's Carter Williams. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Ross finds Bamba. Makes it off the glass.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
Here's Windler. Carter Williams covering. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson passes to Dellavedova, and he comes up with the deuce. Dellavedova's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to Windler, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Windler's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And he makes that one. Here's Dellavedova. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having. Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Getting burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Here's Garland. The Magic getting the bucket. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Isaac offline with his 3. Cleveland leading by 10. Pass to Drummond. To the inside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Fournier goes in, and the shot goes in.
This guy is more than capable as a ball handler. Fournier, clever navigating his way around the defense.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Nance outside. Back to Drummond. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. .104 left here in the second. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Garland. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Here's Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fultz has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And stolen by Fournier. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Garland with it. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Windler's shot is off.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of that.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They've got the 7-point lead. And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
My goodness, Jonathan Isaac can get off his feet and in a hurry. That was a beautiful dunk.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by Orlando. Back to Exum. Thompson right side. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And finished off by Fultz.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Whoop-hoo!
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Ross comes in for Fournier, and it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Ross. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Exum dishes to Thompson, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Thompson's got 12.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Come on.
And Vucevic kicks to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
Now, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Dellavedova, that's good.
Listen, he's hot and cold. Don't let him get hot, because then he's rolling.
Here's Isaac. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Exum passes to Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Ennis misses. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Ross with the steal. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. Porter with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
And that one drops for him. Ennis has got 8.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Sexton the pass to Thompson. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. And Cleveland also making a change. Larry Nance is checked in for Thompson. Windler the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Passes to Vucevic. Out to the wing. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Misses the wing J. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Ross with the steal. He's got a clear path. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Okay, flashing some impressive instincts. Evan Fournier knowing when to attack and draw the foul.
The Magic have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 6 seconds left to play in the third. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Here's Fultz. The Cavaliers making the shot. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Ross. For the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 9 points. Stolen by Garland. Inside, here's Sexton. Finished off the break. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. There's the pass to Fournier. The 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. They get it again. No good from Ross.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Now, here's Garland. The dish to Drummond. Pass to Osman. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Drummond in the post. Vucevic on him. That's tipped. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break.
Well, the athleticism of Aaron Gordon is always a problem, but in particular, off the drive, my goodness.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Garland with it. Vucevic on him. Snatched up. Thompson. They shoot again, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Finished off the break. Garland's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And that one's good. Osman.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Gordon. Great D that time from Love. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-1 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tristan Thompson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The shot's good from Zizic. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
For three, Fournier. The Magic again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot is good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Fournier after Dante Exum's bucket. Now here's Fournier, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
Bamba kicks to Birch. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Here's Nance. Back to Zizic. Misses from close range. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one to come into an opponent's building and down. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Now here's White. Pass to Carter. Shoots from the line. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And that one's good. Osman. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Back to Carter. Over Drummond. Hangs. And Levine lays it in.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Here's Garland. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Left side, Porter. Thiem passes to Carter. Markkanen into the lane.
He can score as a pick-and-roll ball handler, something extremely rare for someone Markkanen size.
Garland with it, now defended by Levine. Osman kicks to Garland. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Drummond. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. To the inside. Porter finds Levine. Right side, White. Clock at 6. The kick out to Porter. Good on the three-point shot.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
LaVine wide open. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Thiem passes to Carter. Outside, White. Kicks it to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Fires from deep. And it's Osman with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lays it up off the glass.
Not many do a better job of carving out space for himself than Andre Drummond.
White looking around. Carter at the elbow. Porter passes to Carter. The kick out to Porter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for Kobe White. Here's Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Now, here's Dunn. Defense is right there. The pass to Cornett. Back to Dunn. Passes it to Cornett. And again, Chicago turns it over. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Chicago. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. Now, Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Satoransky up top. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. Shot left block. It's tipped. And here's Young from the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Thomas Satoransky is out there with Valentine. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Nance with no one around. Here's Thompson out to Nance. Pass to Windler. 3-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Hutchison passes to Valentine. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Valentine's got his first 2 points.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Thompson right side, taken away. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Hutchison, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Cornette. Here's Satoransky, off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Nance. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young. Harrison's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. White against Sexton. White the pass to Carter. Outside, Markkanen to the left wing. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Porter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. Outside, White. Right side, Markkanen. White up top. He's covered by Thompson. Carter against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Here's White. And he banks in the layup. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Windler after Denzel Valentine's bucket. And it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Porter. Misses off the left iron.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Sexton against White. Feeds to Markkanen. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
I like the toughness. Markkanen was not considered a physical player coming into the league. I think he surprised some people now.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. Levine's checked in for Harrison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Now here's Exum. Outside Porter. Back to Exum. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
He went high.
That was nice.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Here's Levine. Dishes it to Markkanen. And here is Dunn. Markkanen finds Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got 5.
Excellent play call, and Levine looking very smooth, working off the catch and shoot.
Here's Garland. Can't connect from short range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to Young. To the left side wing. Dunn left side. Back to Young. Over Nance. Can't hit from the elbow. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to it. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Levine. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
White with it. Carter left side. Levine dishes to Carter. Back to Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Garland kicks to Drummond. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Bulls making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. 6 to shoot. Here's Sexton. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Sexton's got 6 points. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. 6-point lead. On the wing, Porter. kick out to Levine. Here's Hutchison, defended by Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. And there's the feed to Thompson. The pass to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Levine kicks to Satoransky. Passes it to Cornette. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Throws it up high. The shot comes out. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 4. Cornette passes to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. Back to Satoransky. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Young comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Harrison's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for Levine.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first one falls. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Satoransky. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Done outside. He kicks to Valentine. From the stripe. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. To the inside. Pass to Windler. And here is Garland. Young with the steal. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Carter right side. From deep. And the Bulls with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pushing it up. Nance with it. And Young picks him up defensively.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocked loose. And so here's Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Nance dishes to Garland. Back to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Now, here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. Nice move. The kick out to Young. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Great positioning to contest that shot. Loves a better defense.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Chris Dunn is out there with White, and it's Harrison in at the 3 spot. Now here's White, here's Young, crafty move, and he sinks the layup.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Now here's Garland, Dunn covering. Garland the pass to Windler. Here's Porter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Now here's White. Back to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Very good anticipation. He has quick hands, and Andre snatching that one jump starts the fast break.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Dunn left side. A shake. Markkanen, and it's sent back by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Markkanen pulls it in. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Chicago. White finds Markkanen. Young outside. Takes it from 10. Markkanen can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Windler. Garland dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's White. Markkanen trying to break loose. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Love the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defender out of position to contest there. Good read by Love.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Levine subbed in for Dunn. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Markkanen passes to Porter. Carter kicks to White. Back to Carter, and stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Love's running. The pass to Drummond. Now here is Dellavedova. Drummond in the post. Carter on him. Love in the post. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Bean passes to White. Carter kicks to Markkanen. White wide open. He fires. Here's Carter trying to end the drought. Count it.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
Inside. Drummond dishes to Love. Pass to Dellavedova. Back to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Very comfortable coming up with the big bucket. Love has been the go-to guy.
Here's Levine. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Exum passes to Drummond. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Porter finds Carter. They get a hand on it. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Porter. To tie it up. The shot will not fall. And Cleveland the other way now. That We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Got it.
The ability to finish under pressure, that's something K-Love brings to the table.
And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. And that one is good. Exum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Fires from 18. They get the rebound.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebounding.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with the big game on the road awaiting. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic.
Did you see that?
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open. And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Fultz finds Fournier. 5 to shoot from 18 feet away. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Feeds it to Markkanen. Here's White. Kept alive. Right side, Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine against Fournier. Levine passes to Markkanen. Clock at 2. The second chance effort. Levine can't hit.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Lets the 3 fly. Chicago with a new 14. Carter kicks to White. Isaac against Levine. Goes back up. With the second effort. The tray. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And the basket by Gordon.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
White dishes to Markkanen. There's the feed to Carter. Can't cash in from close range. Levine against Fournier. Pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now the pass to Carter. White looking around. Back to Carter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Levine kicks to Porter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
What unselfishness from the young guard done. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Ennis on the double team. To the right side. Cornette passes to Satoransky. Here's Cornette. And the layup falls. Cornette's got his second basket of the game.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ross. Count the basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Dunn. And Bamba pulls it down.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ennis dishes to Bamba. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. And they're on the break. Here's Cornette. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And the all-around game of Satoransky. Great work sharing the rock with his teammates there.
Here's Augustine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both free throws good from Augustine.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Got it off in time, and that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front. They lead by a bucket and will return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Young is out there with Valentine. Then it's Chris Dunn, and it's Cornette in at the 5. Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
And you got to be aware of Dunn's athleticism. He's fantastic at knowing when to flush it home.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Valentine with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Augustine passes to Ross. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Down low, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Ross kicks to Augustine. Here's Young. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Cornette. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Augustine. Ross with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Harrison. And that one goes long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Harrison kicks to Valentine. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Valentine wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Now Vucevic. No points in the game yet for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Ennis. Orlando moving the ball around. And Fultz gets it to go.
And the talent Fultz has, and it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Passes it to Porter. Back to Levine. And again, Chicago turns it over. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the wing right side. Ennis dishes to Vucevic. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Chicago. No good.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Levine deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They're in good. And that's going to do.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Gordon. For 3, Fournier. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Outside, LaVine. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
White the pass to Carter. Markkanen down low. Vucevic on him. That one drops for him.
Oh, you love seeing Markkanen take the initiative like this. When he sees these opportunities, he jumps on them.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Gordon. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Bulls trail by 6. Levine wide open. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Vucevic. And there's the pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And Ross with the slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
Here's Harrison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Vucevic. He kicks to Gordon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Fultz, he's checked in for the match. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Harrison. And it's Dunn penetrating Carter. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Fultz has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Fultz against Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. 54 seconds left in the third. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And he gets it to go.
And the shot selection Satoransky has is solid. He has a keen sense for when to fire.
Feeds it to Ross. Shoots over Satoransky. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Fournier's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Levine's checked in. And Satoransky kicks to Levine. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Vucevic. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And so it's Orlando, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Bulls, Young and Carter are the big men inside. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. Ross with it. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Here is Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then Porter with the jam.
Oh, the lightning quick reflexes of Porter, they're just outstanding. Crafty at coming up with steals.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on full squad and you're going to regret it.
To the paint. Here's Levine. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Ross passes to Fournier. To the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Down low, here's Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Levine for 3, drills it from outside.
There you go, his first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down, maybe even get him going a little bit.
Outside Fournier. Here's Isaac. Vucevic finds Isaac. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by White. Here's Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 11.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
Fournier against Levine. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Levine can't hit. Magic leading by 11. Passes to Fultz. Banked in off the glass.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Rejected by Young. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by White.
And really, Markkanen isn't just an outside threat. He's more than capable of capitalizing inside.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Orlando.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Aaron Gordon.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Fournier's shot is off. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Levine, good.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Levine against Fournier. Rebound by the Bulls. Porter passes to Young. The putback, and Porter putting it right back in.
The long arms of Porter, excellent at using them to snatch up offensive rebound.
Isaac outside. Fournier for 3. No good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. just at the end of that block. Welcome to 2K Sports. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the point. And he makes good on the layup. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Love kicks to Sexton. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the 3-point line. That's big.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. It's tipped. Outside Fournier. Vucevic with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Garland. And Drummond is right there.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Isaac passes to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Vucevic. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Will it go? And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Here's Sexton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen by Garland. The open look here for Sexton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Gordon. The Cavaliers pull it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Gordon the pass to Fournier. Lets it go from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Vucevic once again off the mark. Orlando. Cleveland leading by 10. Out to the wing. Windler the pass to Sexton. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Fournier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For the Magic, Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and it's James Ennison for Fournier.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the inside, it's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Thompson throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Ennis kicks to Ross. Back to Ennis to stop the drought. Up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his second basket.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
And so it's Cleveland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. Cleveland leading by 12. Exum passes to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Porter. On the wing, Nance. This one for 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
That free throw, no good.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Kevin Porter. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Osman, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Fultz, the pass to Ross. Kicks it to Carter-Williams. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And Cleveland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Dante Exum. Then for the Magic, Evan Fournier comes in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
Here's Fultz. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Cleveland leading by 15. Garland kicks to Love. Now Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Isaac outside. And the pass to Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Now here's Isaac. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Back to Fultz. Fader on the way. Isaac misses. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And Love gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And Love has it in the corner. Pass to Garland to the left side wing. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Fournier. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Good on the shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Passes it to Garland from outside the arc. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cleveland ahead. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Half. Cleveland came ready to play. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And it's Drummond missing. The Magic shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Stolen by Garland. Porter against Fultz. Sexton kicks to Porter. Now here's Garland. D right on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Evan Fournier.
Well, Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. Here's Vucevic. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Porter kicks to Garland. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Pass to Gordon. And stolen by Love. Down low. Wide open. In deep. Sexton drops it in. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Carter Williams with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's James Ennison for Fournier. It's stolen by Carter Williams. To the paint. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And then slams it in.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
The Magic shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Exum in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a switcher also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Carter Williams. Inside. And then slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
The pass to Ennis. Back to Augustine. 1:11 left to play in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And he makes the first. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. Both free throws good from Augustine.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Nance. To the middle. Here's Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. The dish to Bamba. Pass to Fultz. Back to Bamba. 5 on the clock. Fultz looking around. Ennis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Windler. He kicks it to Nance. Exum with a wide open look. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Down low. It's deflected. Back to Bamba. Basket good.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
The shot's good from Nance.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got DJ Augustine, Ennis out there with Aminu, and it's Birch in at center locking down the middle.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Osman. Over to the left wing. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, sweet seeing Jordan Bell flush that one home. Great position and pays one off.
And here's Augustine. Passes it to Ennis. Back to Augustine. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Over to the wing. Here's Osman. Basket counts.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Augustine passes to Birch. Out to the right wing. Aminu against Bell. And Aminu kicks to a 1-2. Pass to Birch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Birch has got his first bucket in this one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Dellavedova, the pass to Bell. Count that one.
Well, right there, Jordan Bell just playing with tremendous aggressiveness that pays off.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Magic. Carter Williams has checked in. And Aminu kicks to Birch. Back to Aminu. Pass to a 1-2. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Aminu.
Here's Birch. The pass to a 1-2. Makes it off the glass.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
To the inside, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to a 1-2. Back to Augustine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to – when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Out left to the wing. Here's Birch. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Love.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Garland with the bucket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the paint and stolen by Drummond. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For